Okay, so I'm a bit conflicted about this chapter. Um, I don't really know. I don't really know what to think about this one. It was cool. It was a cool chapter. It went by really, really fast to me. I don't know if it was like that for you guys too, but it went by really, really quickly. But I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that we didn't get to see Arthur using the artifact to take the spell to to remove the what is it, the impurities or the imperfection that's in their cores, to get them to level up the lances. I'm disappointed that we didn't get to understand like how it happened with Byron and Micah. I mean, maybe it was a similar thing. Like, did Byron get like the some of the imperfections in his core with like the little dark tints that he had? Did he get that like removed or cured and whatnot? Like, I don't know. Was the process a little bit different for them? I don't know. I just wish that we would have gotten some of the information as far as like them getting the problem with the artifact removed. But also apparently Arthur and Regis went to the relic tombs to fill up on ether, and we didn't get that either. So I'm just like, okay, we didn't get that. So we just get Arthur and Regis, and they're going out to I think it was Black Bend, and they're there to like retake the city. It was kind of interesting to hear Arthur talk about how he was glad to be like out in the field again, and not just back worrying about his family and all the other stuff. So at first I was thinking like, okay, he wanted to be in the field so he can like it's a war, it's about time to fight it. I was thinking like, okay, he wanted to fight the war, or like he wanted to like get his hands bloody or whatever. But no, he just meant that he wanted to take the city back and start to win or get an advantage in the war again. And so I was like, oh, okay, that makes more sense, because I'm just like, he's not trying to kill the Alacrians or anything. But yeah, so him and Regis, they just go and they take over Black Bend. They got all these thousands and thousands of soldiers that's there. And Arthur at this point is just doing anything that he can to prevent any bloodshed. That's what he's doing. He's doing anything he can to prevent any bloodshed. And so the people just end up, some of them end up fighting, some of them end up retreating. But eventually they just kind of turn tail and just run. But what's also really cool though is that we get to see Caspian. Caspian is back in the story. We get to see him, and they say he got older, got some little flecks of gray in his hair shorter and everything like that, but still really observant and whatnot. And so apparently the some of the mages and the people that were a part of the Adventurers Guild, they just been kind of holed up in Black Bend waiting for an opportunity to attack. And once he was able to take over the city, he meets Caspian, and he's trying to figure out whether or not he can trust him. And it's so strange because he mentions that the guilds and some of the guild members in the Adventurers Guild, they didn't all participate in the war, and that some of them was actually waiting to work together with Alacria to be on good terms with them in case they win. So they're not the most trustworthy people, pretty much. So Arthur is suspicious of Caspian, and Caspian is suspicious of Arthur. And so they're pretty much trying to figure each other out, And it's kind of funny too, because Arthur was mentioning like, oh, this can be like a power play for the Adventurers Guild to kind of seize control of the continent. And then Caspian was thinking the same thing, which kind of let Arthur know right then and there that, okay, so he's kind of worried about the same thing that Arthur's worried about. And what's really strange And I'm wondering what Arthur's plan is. That he said that he's handing over the city to the Twin Horns, and he wants Caspian to help with like a smooth transition of power. And so I'm just wondering, what is Arthur's plan with having the Twin Horns take over the city? Why the Twin Horns? You know, why not somebody else? Like, why not one of the Gladers? You know, have them be in charge of the city or something. Or maybe they're too young. I don't know. I'm just wondering what Arthur's plan is. I know, we know that he said that he's going to is it Kaiser Academy to rescue them and take over, you know, the city, or take back the city. So we know that's part of his plan, but it's interesting. It's interesting. Balder, which is one of the High Bloods that were part of the fleeing Alacrians, he made him in charge of the group. So I mean, it's thousands of them, so it's a lot. So he made him in charge of the group, and you know, he's responsible for any crimes they commit, and he's going to send them to Elenwar, the remains of Elenwar, and they're going to just be stuck there until, I guess, they can get them back home or find another use for them. And so that seems like that's smart. I mean, he doesn't think that they're going to build up any power by being there, because I mean, we know the mana's kind of messed up there. You got the beast and stuff like that. We still got the beast glades, which we still need to find more about. But yeah, this chapter seemed really quick. Not a whole lot happened. I don't know. It just seemed really fast, and not a whole lot happened. But it was cool. It was cool. At this point, I'm just kind of waiting to see what happens next. This chapter seemed like I don't know, it didn't necessarily seem like a setup chapter. It kind of just seemed like, it just didn't seem like a whole lot happened. That's all I'm trying to say. It didn't seem like a whole lot happened. But I just finished reading this chapter. It's been a long day today. But yeah, so these is my like instant thoughts on the chapter. So that's it for me then. Let me know what you guys thought about the chapter. You know, did you kind of feel the same way that I did, where it was kind of like, you know, it was straight, it was fine? Or did you guys really like seeing Caspian come back? I don't know, but let me know in the comments, or just let me know what you think in general. And I hope you guys have a great day. Peace out.